I've been doing some looking around, and it looks like this pack opening strategy is going to generate you free LTD pulls. And as crazy as that intro might sound, there's over 1,000 data points to back up that claim. So if you guys couldn't tell, fasten your seatbelts because we have a lot to talk about in today's video. So let's get started by showcasing the pack and the strategy that should be getting you LTD pulls for free, and then what I'm going to do is take a deep dive into the data and show how the data also backs that up. Now the pack we're going to be focusing on in today's video is going to be the 78 plus headliner player pack, which is available in the training section of the store. Now essentially the way this works is very self-explanatory. You go to the store, you pick up some training points at a reduced price, and you roll this pack right here, and essentially you're guaranteed to get anything higher than a 78 overall headliner player. And right now, since LTD headliner players are available in the game, they are available to pull out of this pack. As you guys can see, Jalen Hurts and DeMarcus Lawrence are available for like another full day out of this pack. So now that you guys know the pack, let's take a look at the data and explain what that's going to tell us, and then we'll actually try out the pack live in video and see if we can get an LTD pull for free. Now here's the data I was referring to earlier in the video, and essentially what it is a spreadsheet that someone created which has tracked over 1,000 pulls out of the 78 plus overall headliner player pack. So let's interpret this a little bit and explain what's going on in each of these columns. So as you guys can see on the far left, that's basically just going to be showing you all the different options you can pull out of this pack. And then in column number 2, basically what's going on here is tracking of every single reroll. So out of the 1,125 rerolls that have been tracked, 660 of those pulls were 78s. And then so on and so forth. 315 were 79s, and 11 of the 1,100 were LTD pulls. Then moving on one column to the right, we have the pull rate. So as you guys can see, you're getting an LTD at about a 1% clip. So 1 in 100 packs is going to show you an LTD, and over 50% of the time, you actually pull a 78. But here's where it starts to get really interesting. In the far right columns, the coins column and the training column, essentially what this has done is it's tracked whether or not you are profiting coins and profiting training. And as we take a look at the profit per reroll right here, it actually looks like you are profiting 53 training every single time you open this pack up. So theoretically, if you went in here and you quick sold literally every single item you pulled out of the 78 plus, you would make 53 training on a per reroll basis. So that's pretty good. That could print you literally unlimited training. But it gets even better. As we take a look at the coin section right here, if you were to go ahead and sell off every single thing you pulled, you would be making about 1,900 coins per reroll. So that means every single time you literally spend 5 seconds to open the pack up, if you sell off your card and you got pulls at the same pull rate as the one that he has right here, you'd be getting 2,000 coins per pack you open up. Which to me seems kind of crazy. What you guys could probably do is sell off literally every single thing you pull other than your LTDs and be left over with some LTD players for free if you get lucky enough. And honestly, it doesn't even look like it's going to require that much luck. As you guys can see, he's opened the pack up over 1,100 times. That is a massive sample size. That's a sample size that I feel like you can point to and be like, okay, these results look accurate. I would assume the percentages that he's gotten here are going to be pretty similar to what you guys are going to pull out of your reroll. So let's get started and let's try and extract an LTD player live on video. That would be absolutely insane. And to start with, what we got to do is we got to get some training points. And when it comes to getting training, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for 84 overall cards at about 24k or 85 overall cards at about 34k. And all we're going to do to find these players is we're going to filter it down by the quality 84 to 85 and then just simply cycle through different positions, take a look on these filters, and see if you can find any players at the prices I mentioned. Now, one thing that I just want to make abundantly clear is that this is not a guaranteed method. I'm not going to put a stamp of approval on this video and be like, every single person watching this is guaranteed to make profit, because it's relatively likely that, you know, maybe you deviate from the average if you only open this pack up 10 or 15 times. If you only open the pack up 10 times or 20 times, it's going to be tough to make profit. But if you open this pack up in enough quantity, theoretically what should happen is regression to the mean. And regression to the mean means your pulls are going to start to average out to the numbers that we see here. But even still, there's always a chance that EA comes in here and maybe just slightly tunes the odds. If they were to tune down the odds on LTDs by 0.5% even, that would make this method relatively unviable. But we're going to test it in the video. I'll kind of be the guinea pig here and see how well we can do. If we end up doing really well, you guys can copy this. If you want to try this on your own account, I would honestly recommend it if you have enough coins. If you're low on coins, it's going to be tough to do this. But fellas, it's crunch time. You know how the method works. You know how to get your 84s, and now what it comes down to is trying to pull some good cards. I'm going to quick sell these 7 items that I just purchased, and I honestly probably just spent about 150,000 coins on training, so fingers crossed we get something good. Honestly, I will say the sample size that I'm using here of 6,000 training, or I guess close to 7,000 training, probably isn't enough. If you guys are opening these packs up and you really want to get numbers that are close to the ones that I showed you before, you gotta open this up in extreme quantity, but it's gonna be tough to be able to do that. If you're low on coins, it's gonna be really hard to come in here and get enough training to open this up up in massive quantity. Even if you have a lot of coins and your roll starts off really slow, it's going to be tough to have the motivation to go back into the auction block and spend even more coins on these rerolls. But yeah, to be honest, fellas, I'm a little bit nervous right here. I'm wearing my Swift merch for good luck, so fingers crossed we can end up getting something good, as so far it has been all 78s and 79s. That is not good at all, because on a cost per reroll basis right here, for 320 training points, that's like the equivalent of about 5,000 coins. So each time you open this pack up, it's kind of like you're gambling 5,000 coins with the hopes you can get something better. As there we go, we get an 82 John Runyon. That's not terrible, but I'm really hoping that somehow, some way we can pull an LTD out of this pack. That would just be absolutely insane. I'll be going wild if we get one. As we get a 78 Joseph Noteboom, that's not too good. Now, once we go through our rerolls as well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my binder and kind of show you guys how the numbers are going to look if we were to A, sell off all our players, or B, quick sell all our players. I'm pretty sure we got about 6,900 training when we quick sold all of our players, so we'll go to our binder and we'll see if our number of training is going to be higher than that or lower, to see if we made or lost training on the reroll. As man, I don't know if this is a cold spell or this is going to happen every single time, but so far we are about halfway through the reroll and we've only pulled 182 overall player, a bunch of 78s and 79s. The 78 to 79 pull rate should be about 83%, but man, mine feels higher. But hey, we still got some time to turn this around right here. If you guys are looking for good pack luck out of this pack, you know what you should do is scroll down and drop a like on the video. I can't guarantee that it works, but hey, Swift luck might exist, and if you're looking to get some good vibes out there in the air before you embark on this challenging journey, scroll down and drop a like, and if you enjoy these videos, hit that sub button as well, because I am just gambling way too many of my coins. We have less than 10 packs remaining, bro. This is not good. This is not good at all. To get Madden 23 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Now, I'm going to be fully honest, I don't know if EA Sports nerfed this reroll or what's going on, but it has been all 78s and 79s. Like, this is actually kind of crazy. I was not expecting it to be this bad. When we take a look at the data, it shouldn't be this bad. This tracking has over 1,000 pulls in it, and the fact that we're doing so badly right here is honestly flabbergasting me. Like, honestly, this video that I was very excited to make is starting to be a little bit painful, and we get another 78 Julian Okwara. This roll right here, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Well, I won't lie, man. That one hurt. As you guys can see, these are all the pulls that we have in the binder. We literally ended with 282 overall players, and the amount of packs we opened up, let's see right here, we opened up 22 of these packs. So I guess that's kind of along the same data that we should be getting. You should theoretically be getting about an 82 10% of the time, but we didn't end up getting an 86, 89, or LTD. You're supposed to get one of those players about 4 to 5% of the time. So if you guys want to try out this method, you know, you might need to do it in a little bit more quantity than what I'm doing right here. If we were to quick sell all these players, we would be getting only 3,000 training. So we've already lost half our training. All right, EA Sports, I've invested way too many coins into your reroll right here for you to continue showing me 78 overall players, 82 James Conner. That is a good start. Now, what's going to happen here is hopefully we just end up opening this pack up in such extreme quantity that we end up getting something good. As we go back-to-back 82s, that's a pretty good start. Well, that's crazy, man. I just lost all my training. I don't know where these numbers are coming from. I don't know if EA Sports changed this reroll. If you guys want to try it out, you can. I'm kind of bummed out right now. I can't believe I just lost that many coins trying this. Until next time, I'm out. Have a good one, boys. Peace.